Kiak! Pipsa!
Still continues the ultimate fight between Straw Hat pirate captains, Monkey and Luffy, with the pirate captain of the Beast Kaido. Scene shows Kaido fell out after being hit in the head. Luffy punches into a dent in body. Kaido was turned to rubber by the power of awakening the devil fruit Luffy. Kaido seems doubtful that his opponent, not the one who got beat by it 3 times before. Kaido begins to question Luffy. Actually, the question was raised because Luffy's current figure is different from before. Luffy's transformation into white cause. So one of the things that made Kaido question it. On the other side, Zunisa seemed to reminisce about past moments with Joy Boy. Zunisa mentioned that the rhythm, the drums of freedom he listens to, this moment reminded him of a moment in past. According to Zunisa, the rhythm makes Joy Boy seem to be in the present, and Zu was even more convinced that fate requires him to trust Luffy. In that moment, Oda looks like to press Joy Boy and Luffy, not the same person, but they both ate the same devil fruit. That is Kaido economic modalnica. Back to Luffy vs Kaido, the captain of the Ludo Pi Straw Plow, answering the questions posed by Kaido. Luffy's answer seemed to assert himself as the same person despite undergoing physical changes. I'm a monkey in Luffy. The one who will surpass you and becomes the Pirate King. Luffy said the answer made Gedo relieved because the person he's facing is still Luffy, not someone else. Kaido then explains, if what happened to Luffy is awakening, a phase where the soul and body eat the devil fruit, was able to take out the potential of a devil fruit. But Kaido, who claimed to have never imagined Luffy's power, completely in Snake Reason. Yonko also confided in Luffy that he has lost a lot as a result of this Wano War, men and palaces that he had built many years. With Jundari technique, Ryoseo gun, Kaido then attacked Luffy repeatedly in the part of his head because of his rubber body that makes Luffy's head shape like the end of a spiked mace. Kaido's. Luffy also responded by insistent punches to Kaido's stomach, affect Kaido's back dented, resembling a fist, until at some point, Luffy leaped high into the sky. An extraordinary, Luffy holds a bolt of lightning that comes out from behind a black cloud. Oda-sensei then presents the second story that focuses on fires, almost the entire inner Onigashima. Nami finally meets the chopper on the show floor, but both of them are unaware of the existence. Her other friends, Robin and Brooke, are in the basement, still continue to find a way out, but everything was covered in flames. Sanji recovers from exhaustion after defeating Queen. I also can't run anywhere because all the arenas already deal at fire. Usopp tried to put out the fire with Green Star Sprinkler, but that attempt failed because the blaze is too big. She was with Hamlet. Kinemon and Akiko now don't know where to run, while Frankie brought Zoro on his shoulders seemed to run here and there to avoid the flames. The main story of this episode is Reizo. According to the title of this chapter, Reizo had a big hand, deep effort to extinguish the fire that burned the entire Onigashima area. Reizo asked Jinbei for help, who had the ability to control water as a fish man. But from where water can be obtained in the middle of Onigashima, that is floating, the answer is Reizo. Reizo had prepared water using his ninjutsu. He reflects on what happened 20 years ago, when nothing was done when Odin Castle burned down. He was also unable to save Momonosuke. Yori and Toki are trapped inside the castle. Then when Zunisa, Raso is fascinated by the way elephants bathe, so he took some of Zunisa's bath water, and they should use it if they're facing a huge fire. When Onigashima suddenly engulfed the Red Rooster, he can use the collected water directly to subdue the fire. Nimpo move, Maki Maki no Jatsu, Zunu Mizu Abi Haoken. He took out waves of water coming out of his body, and that water is directed to Jinbe. Jinbe then using the technique Mizugo Koro Jejin Jujutsu, Hairyu and Ponzio, to control the water that crashes against him. The water was directed to all corners of the castle with hope of putting out a blazing fire. Next scene, showing Yamato's insistence in order for Momo to create a homoragimo to prop up Onigashima immediately. According to Yamato, Kaido's condition has grown weaker, and that means that Onigashima could fall at any. Therefore, to keep Onigashima from falling into the plane, Yamato urged that Momo immediately make homoragimo that could prop up Onigashima. Scene: the last episode shows Luffy and Kaido, who both laughs, where Luffy holds lightning that would be aimed at Kaido's body.